This is Vanessa Cardui, August 2015, coming at you from the basement of Vanessa Cardui with crappy audio, since my good microphone is still in a box from my move, which I'll talk about in a moment. 2015 has been the best of times and the worst of times. I started off this year with the totally awesome, wildly impulsive decision to move back into my house. Yes, the whole time I was hiding out, working on Filkin cookies, surrounded by pirate flags and comforters tacked to the walls of what was both my bedroom and my makeshift recording studio, I actually owned a real whole house, with a real whole recording studio in it, where my old band Hero Incredible used to rehearse under the spinning lights of a disco ball, and where Indelible and Thought Experiment were made, along with a number of other fabulous recordings. To make a long story short, after 4 years away, Mama came home to roost, fixed up the place, and rented out the upstairs, which, among other results, set back my work on Patience by 6 months. It was not planned, it was deeply frustrating, but I rate it among the better decisions I've ever made. Those of you who supported my Kickstarter campaign know that I had hoped to release this album in November of 2014, which obviously has not happened, because life is unpredictable, and good music takes time. I hope you will forgive me for making you wait. So here I am, a landed lord in my own holdfast, my banner flying from every tower, and I'm back to working on this album every day. I haven't taken many gigs this summer, so every day means every day, often all day, finishing up the thousand little clicks of the mouse that go into a polished digital recording, and fleshing out the arrangements to the 2 songs I have yet to finish recording. And when I get cross-eyed from squinting at waveforms and staves, I work on learning to play the lute. As a beginner, unfortunately, that means I end up spending most of my time tuning it. If you want to hear some of the crop that this time in the fields is yielding, open a new tab in your browser and visit my website at www.vanessacardui.ca. When you're done watching this video, click on where it says Online Store and check out the album called Patience Previews. A few minutes ago, I uploaded the first ever available recording of Man Overboard, in addition to a new recording of To Forget I Am Ashamed, an earlier version of which appears on The Wine Dark Sea. Now, for the very first time, I'm pleased to announce the track list, in no particular order. Go From Hence. You will have heard that one on Patience Previews. Taffeta, some of you might remember that one from Indelible. 21 Nights, that's on Patience Previews too. Squalling Stardust. To Forget I Am Ashamed. Yeah, you know about that one too. Check out the new one. The Whale. Man Overboard. Natalia. Plug in the lights. Just a minute. That one was on the radio for a bit. Chapter 122. And the sushi bar at the end of the universe. Now, no Kickstarter project update would be complete without a quick word about the budget. I'm about as good with money as the average musician, and I'm pleased to report that I've done just as well sticking to the budget as I've done staying within the projected timeline. Of the $10,345 contributed to this project by my 132 Kickstarter backers, you know who you are, I have $919 left. So the pot isn't empty yet, but I still have a couple more recording days at AB Records in the fall to get through, and then we're into graphic design, mixing, mastering, and manufacturing. So before this is done, I'm going to have to make one last fundraising push, so stay tuned. It's going to be fun. I'm totally going to make it worth your time, attention, and patience. And yeah, maybe a little more of your money. I love you guys! And so does my producer, and my musicians. They all love you. Oh, and for those of you who ordered copies of Origin Myths when you pledged for my Kickstarter, I certainly haven't forgotten you. I'm still diving for lost treasure so I can stuff your USB drive with fun recordings going back 23 years. Yep, 23 years. And I don't want to brag, but some of those songs are about dinosaurs. I am beyond thrilled to be sharing all of this positive news with you, and I can't wait to give you a definite release date. Thank you so much for waiting. You can help make that happen sooner by doing one of the following to help me promote this release. You can download my new tracks from Patience Previews and share them around to people who haven't heard my music yet. You can share this video on Facebook and Twitter to help me get the news out to everyone. Here's a picture of an adorable baby goat to help that process along. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you'll be sure to get new updates as they come. And last but not least, please, send rum.
Give us a glass of rum. Give us a glass of rum. thunder.